How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Game Reviews and More. My name is Elliot and I'm bringing you my second Team Fortress 2 gameplay / commentary to go up on this channel. I'd like to thank you all first of all for the very positive feedback that I got from my first video. I got a load of like ratings and 0 dislike ratings. I know that now I've said that, I've kind of invited loads of people to vote dislike on the first video just out of principle, but you guys can do what you want. But thank you so much for the feedback, and I've taken some of your comments into account because on the first video I realized I had the game sound turned down way too low and you couldn't hear anything that was going on in the game, and it made you lose a little bit of the atmosphere. And basically that was a leftover from when I was doing a live commentary and I forgot to turn the audio levels in game back up, so basically that was a little bit of a mess up on my part, but it's fixed for this video and hopefully you'll have a little bit more of an atmosphere and a feel for how the game's going because you can actually hear what's going on. But anyway, how's it going? It's been a while since I first posted the video. Basically I wanted to wait until Junkyard had posted the review video where he reviewed my content, and the video did go up and my name was mentioned, but because of the amount of people, I assumed Junk did not review my content specifically. He did say that it was part of the crowd where it wasn't basically standing out from anything else, so I thought, well, I can't really do anything that would stand out other than the fact that I'm bringing you a new game. And basically that kind of ties into my question as such for you guys, because I was a little bit confused with my first video as to how I should deliver it. And basically I was asking myself, should I deliver it as a commentary for people who are completely new to Team Fortress 2, or do I treat them as I would treat my subscribers, such as you already know a lot about the game, therefore you don't need me to explain the role of a particular class, for example, or but you don't need me to explain the advantages and disadvantages of a certain weapon. Let me know in the comments below how you would like me to commentate these videos. If you're new to Team Fortress 2, then say so, because I will basically make these commentaries as tutorials, if you like, explaining what's going on and why I'm making certain decisions at certain times. And if you're watching this because you see that it's Team Fortress 2 and you think, oh yeah, the game's actually getting some exposure on the big channel, then let me know as well, because then I can obviously take more of a commentator's approach to it, if you like, so I don't have to explain the basic aspects of the game because you'll already know about them and I'll just be wasting my time. But for this video I'm going to just try and pick up kind of where I left off with the first one, so a sort of tutorial and some of the gameplay aspects explained. Now, to dive into the gameplay a bit here, I'm playing as a sniper and we are playing some payload, and I just picked up a beautiful headshot on the guy up there, which was pretty much purely based on luck, because I'm playing with the Huntsman, which is an unlockable weapon for the sniper class, and it's basically a bow and arrow, and you have to accommodate travel time into your strategy when you're firing it, so it's a little bit tougher to use than the standard sniper rifle. And considering I only think of myself as an average player, then you can imagine I have sometimes a little bit of a difficult time with the Huntsman. But this game was not too bad. I mean, this is another thing I didn't really cover in my first videos, that I don't consider myself to be a Team Fortress 2 guru by any means. I think I could explain lots of things to you, I could teach you a lot about the game, but I wouldn't necessarily be able to show you how things are executed in the game. It's, as I said in one of my videos on my own channel, it's kind of a do as I say, not as I do sort of teaching process that I go by. So you'll see me miss a few kind of standard shots that you see most other snipers make, but I make up for it with some fairly decent plays in this game. But I try not to worry too much about the quality of the gameplay in my videos, because I always say, you know, I'm an average player, therefore I kind of not necessarily give myself an excuse, but I try and focus my videos more on the commentary because of that. And you see I got sniped there by another sniper, which is always a little bit humiliating. You don't ever want to be killed by a member of your own class on the opposite team, because it can be a little bit humiliating. And you'll see that I just basically run back from spawn, which is kind of a standard thing, and I get some frame rate lag, which is a problem when you're a PC player, would you believe. When you're recording, you have a program called Fraps, which basically can choke your processor up and really create some frame rate issues for you if you're not careful. But it happened to me a couple of times during the game, but it's nothing big really. Now if you look at the bottom of the screen here, you'll see that the cart is moving to the left on the meter there, which is a bad thing because we want to get it to the right hand side of that meter and therefore at the end of the map. So I just kind of start to move it, which brings it forward slightly, and I take a lucky shot at that heavy and I managed to kill him, and he pinned him against a wall. And they got the demo man as well, and I just think, oh crap, my luck's going to run out pretty soon, so I just take a run back, get some health, and just take a few deep breaths, because, you know, that was fairly close to me dying. And I'm not the smartest or strongest sniper in the world, so I have to be a little bit careful with myself, especially when I'm playing with a huntsman, which I haven't played much with before. And actually, speaking of not playing much, I would like to just direct a small message to Junkyard and say, if you have downloaded TF2 and you are playing it, then I would love the chance to be able to play with you on whichever server you're going on. I know Kutra has played TF2 for a long time. I've been subscribed to him for a while, so yeah, let me know if you're ever playing TF2, and I would love the chance to play with you, sir. But you see, I kind of made a silly play there. If you're experienced with TF2, I kind of making the wrong decision. Even though I got a couple of kills and assists, I was basically standing back with the huntsman, which is not really what you want to be doing. You want to be going up and pushing forward with it, because it does give you a lot more mobility with the bow and arrow, rather than just a regular sniper rifle, which obviously allows you to camp back and hard scope, as it were, in inverted commas. And you'll see that enemy spy just ran right past me, thinking he wouldn't be noticed, and the game actually ends, so I get a free kill on him right here. And that is the end of the game, and the end of the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Junkyard, for posting this again. Guys, come over to my channel, subscribe for more Team Fortress 2 content, leave a rating and a comment. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later.